What's up, you guys? This is Boss Boy, the Wayne King here, and welcome to Boss Reviews, where we talk about movies, video games, and whatever heck I want to talk about. And today I have a review for you guys. Sorry that I'm not facing y'all. Instead, I'm doing this a voiceover because honestly, I'm kind of a bit tired. I look like a mess because I have a full-grown beard that I refuse to show y'all guys. I freaking refuse to show y'all guys. But today we are reviewing the second installment, or the wait, how many Rocky movies are there? Like golly. There's one, two, three, four. I think there's a fifth one, then there's Balboa, then there's Creed, and oh shoot, I almost get oh shoot, about to make it obvious. We're reviewing Creed 2 today. Going to this film, I did not know I was gonna get into, since honestly, I'm gonna shock y'all guys that I didn't see the first Creed. Yeah, yeah, you heard me right. I did not see the first Creed before going into this film, but after seeing it and not knowing what the heck half of the movie was going on, I gotta say Creed 2 is actually a pretty good film. Like, no lie, it's a really good film, and I'll tell you why. But first, let's get into the plot. So the plot of this film is basically it's basically I like if y'all ever seen Rocky 4, then you'll see what kind it is. But it's basically kind of like a revenge story where the where the son of Ivan Drago, who, like, if y'all guys didn't know who Ivan Drago is that he's the guy in Rocky 4 who killed Apollo Creed, and now years later his son Victor Drago is is trying to become world champion. But the thing is that Adonis Creed, who is Apollo's son, is has become the world champion, as we saw in the beginning of the film, and that he would do anything to take on Drago, and and break the family curse, in which the curse is that any family member of, well, I think it's a curse, or I'm not sure, but excuse me. But but to but the thing is that Adonis Creed actually conf- actually accepts Victor. Oh my gosh, they sound both the same, like not the same, but 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 Adonis Creed actually accepts Victor Drago's challenge to face him for the world champion, and also to to restore his father's legacy, so that he could get revenge, and that's that. But the problem is that Rocky, who is Creed's trainer and also is played by the great Sylvester Stallone, advised him not to fight him, so that, because he worries that he might do the same thing that his father has done. And then and then later they fought, and then Creed loses so badly he almost died. And then after that, Rocky trains him, and then they fight again, and then he won. The end. But yeah, that's basically a plot, and I kind of summed up the story, like the plot of it. Yeah, the story and the story of it. But yeah, now let's get into the things that I did like from the film. So the things I did like from this film were, obviously, the performances were solid. Michael B. Jordan's performance as Creed's son Adonis Creed was absolutely amazing. I actually bought his character. Like whenever he feels like some emotion, you actually feel the same way, because the things like he's gone through in this movie and from the first movie, in which I already told y'all that the first movie I did not see, but there's some things but there's some things that you would get from this character. And also, this was one of those sequels where I feel like to me that you don't have to see a first one, and you don't have to see a first one in order to get that. You just don't like the only sequel out of all the Rocky movies that out of all the Rocky movies is the fourth one. That if you saw the fourth one or watch a few clips of the fourth one like I do, you would actually get it, and that the story makes a lot more sense. And so yeah, and also yes. Can we please talk about the great Sylvester Stallone? Yes, his performance, like as old Rocky, like we actually bought it. Like like there's no doubt about it. He's like there's some movie roles that he could be good and he could be bad, but in this one, he was excellent. And because he is Rocky, we get it. He is Rocky. He breathes Rocky, and that everything about him is Rocky. The heck. But yeah, his performance was great. What else? Dolph Lundgren came back as Ivan Drago, in which when I was doing research on him, which I known him for a couple of movie roles he did, like The Expendables and The Expendables, and obviously Rocky Four, and oh gosh, please, not terrible that terrible 80s Punisher movie that came out that he starred as the Punisher. Oh gosh, get it away. but but yeah, he came back. He still like I looked him up. He's actually Swedish and not Russian, but he did pull off a pretty good Russian accent, and that he did actually pronounce some Russian things right. In which I'm not even gonna attempt at doing a Russian accent or speaking the Russian language. He said, because I'm not Russian. The heck. But yeah, his performance was great. Like, performances were great. Also we gotta talk about the cinematography in this film, which the budget. If I could see it on my phone, let me see. The budget, which the heck, I can't even see the budget. I gotta go all the way to Wikipedia to look up the budget. Wow, that's embarrassing. All right, so basically the budget was $50 million, and which is kind of a bit higher than the first Creed's production, which no wonder the cinematography was a bit sleek. Like there was times where in fight scenes where we actually knew what was going on, and that's where I feel the intensity because of that camera work that I forgot I know it's not Ryan Coogler this time, because this year he did Black Panther, in which yeah, but this time the director who was doing this was someone named Stephen Capel Jr., in which he also did movies like Land, A Different Tree, and The Land of Misfits. Never heard of those movies, but sure, he did excellent work on the camera work, and I actually liked it. And that also speaking of those fight scenes, that every shot was clear, every shot was great, just everything about those fight scenes, like from the sound effects, it sounded real. Like whenever a bone was crushed, it really felt crushed. Like there was a scene where there was a fight scene where I think in the first fight where Victor Drago just punched Creed's rib cage, and it broke, and just the sound of it just sounded freaking nasty. Like, fuck. Like, fuck. It sounded nasty. Like, ew. And then, just like everything. And the most important, and then one and final thing about this film, which, holy crap, like, was just the emotion behind it. I feel like I have a feeling that this kind of had the same emotion as Southpaw, which don't get me wrong, like even though Southpaw was rated R and this was PG-13, they both kind of had like the same emotion, or the same like, oh, you feel like the same, you feel the pain, like everything about, oh my gosh, I don't know how like, golly, I don't know how this director did it, but you made me feel it. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. Slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. And yeah, all right. Now let's go on to some of the dislikes, which I really don't know. It's because the day I'm recording this the day after I saw Creed last night, which supposedly yesterday it was National Watch Creed 2 Day, which I didn't even know about that. I just watched it as normal because originally I was going to see Wreck-It Ralph 2, but then I missed that show, so instead I watched Creed, because your boy ain't gonna wait like another hour for another movie, for another showing of the movie. And yeah, I saw that, which honestly, I should have said this in the beginning, but this is not gonna be like a perfect review of Creed 2 from a person that's now seen the first Creed. And so yeah, overall, I'm thinking I'm gonna give this somewhat like of a 8 out of 10. That's what I'm feeling right now. Like, cinematography was great, acting was great, just like everything was great. Emotion, it's kind of emotional, like not Pixar emotional, but emotional. And yeah, that is it for my review. That is it for my review of Creed 2. If y'all guys enjoyed that, hit that like button, and also comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. And as always, if you like to see and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Other movie reviews, they are coming. I've not seen Ralph 2, but I will, like, I don't know when, but I will just watch. And also like Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse, Bumblebee, Aquaman, I will most likely be seeing them. I will be seeing them. Like, this channel, like this channel will be flooding with reviews this, like, next month in December. Flooding of reviews. I swear, flooding of reviews. Until next time, I'm Boss Boy One King. Bye, peace, and deuces. Bleh.